Aw, this poor deer. She's been walking around all over the place looking for food. Poor thing. She's having a hard time in this cold, snowy winter. She's the one that was hanging out up by my place the other day, and I found her hanging out under the bushes. Poor thing. She's having a rough time of it this winter. February 23rd, 2021. Finally, 41 degrees out. The sun isn't out today, but it's warm out. And the snow is starting to melt. The chickens are out playing around. Aren't you birds? You're crazy birds. But this video is about fixing the Ethernet cable that I managed to sever with the tractor a couple of weeks ago in snow. Most people don't know that I've been using the Greenhouse Pi and a program on Linux called FFmpeg. And basically, so what I do is when I create my show for Comrades and Farms, I take that video file and I upload it to the Greenhouse Pi, and then I run FFmpeg on it to strip out an MP3 file. Then I download that back from the Greenhouse, and I use that to create the TFR audio file for Truth Frequency Radio, and then I create another file out of that for the podcast version. So using the wireless has been super slow for me, and it's really frustrating. I can usually upload it's about 4 gigs for my show. I can usually upload that in an hour or less on the Ethernet cable, and the wireless connection, because of its weak signal and low transmission speeds and all that, usually takes anywhere between, the shortest I've had is 6 hours, and I've had it take as long as 14 hours. So that's a real limitation for me. So today is Tuesday. My show goes live tonight at midnight. It's about 2 p.m. right now, and it says it's got 6 hours left, and I just don't want to wait 6 hours. I want to get this done and get on with the other 10,000 things I need to do today. So I thought I would repair this cable as best I can. So that's what this video is about. So here we've got 2 severed end pieces, and I'm going to clip those clean and put the wires back together as best I can. I think I'm going to grab the soldering iron and do a nice job on this, because it is going to be out in moisture, and we don't want anything shorting or anything happening that screws the connection up again. And then I'll probably stick something here so that I don't clip it with the tractor again, just to remind me it's here. Well, I just came around to the greenhouse, and I just missed it, but there was a turkey sitting up in a tree here, and I scared him off. And I guess there aren't any others here. Oh, alright, not having fuel for my torch soldering iron, I got the old pencil iron out, 30-watt pencil iron. Managed to hack and patch enough extension cords to reach. Got the toolbox out with the strippers and the cutters and all that stuff. Got some solder. Let's get it rocking. Start with a nice clean clip. Nice clean clip. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to film of actually doing this, because this outdoor high quality Ethernet cable has this goop, silicon like goop inside of it. It gets all over your hands, and it doesn't wash off well with much of anything. Maybe I'll try some coconut oil to help solve it. But anyway, it's kind of a mess, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this. So I went and got a rag, because this stuff is so messy. But while I got my hands sort of clean, I'll just show you all that goop on there. It's like a liquid silicon or something like that. Really great because it protects the cables from getting wet, but really messy when you have to make a repair like this. Anyway, I'm going to untwist all these, strip them, line them up, twist them together, tin them, and then wrap them probably in electrical tape or something, if I can get electrical tape to stick to these with like crap on it. I was tripping these wires, and I hear the turkey call. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. So now just one at a time I'm going to match them up, twist them together, tin them with solder, then we'll clip the ends clean, then we'll wrap them in tape and try and protect them from the elements. I might find some kind of a sleeve or something to put over them at the end just to help keep moisture out. Well, so we're mostly done here. This is definitely not my best work, but we got to make do with what we got for now. And they're all twisted together, soldered together. I got 3 more I got to tape up. But before I even do that, I'm going to go plug back in the greenhouse, and I'm going to plug back in inside, and I just want to test to make sure that the connection is back. We can actually send data at some reasonable transmission rate. We probably will not achieve the 1 gigabit per second that we typically have here just because these wires aren't in the best configuration, but I want to give it a shot first, and then I'll come finish trying to make this work for now. Yeah, there we go. About 10 minutes left now. I just restarted the upload. That is much better. Very excited to have that working again. I can see clearly now the snow is gone. It's going to be a bright, bright, sunshiny spring. Just saying. I got tape over each one. I was going to wrap this all back up. I still have some bare ends showing here in different spots. I think instead of trying to wrap this up and risking messing up any of those connections, I think I'm just going to cover this with something and call it for now, and that'll be good for now. Our connection is back up and relatively high speed. I'd say we're pushing close to a gigabit still, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, so it's all fixed for now. I know this isn't the best looking repair job, but got to make do with what we got. Don't have a lot of time today. Don't have time to lay new line. A lot of other stuff going on here on the farm. So that's that. I'm going to call that patched, and I can get on with creating the show for TFR tonight and the podcast. I hope you'll tune in to Comrades in Farms here on the Pharmacy Seeds Network YouTube channel, or alternatively on Truth Frequency Radio, iHeart, Tuned In, TalkStream Live, and of course the podcast version is released about a month lagging the live streams. Thanks for watching the Pharmacy Seeds Network. Stay tuned. It's only going to get better. And remember, keep your friends close and your farmers closer.